Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time where you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's show. Alright, so we'll get reports from Ben Jacobs. Obviously, before the report, all of us know say Arsenal don't sign Victor Gyökeres. It's not a secret. Now, what next? So then they wait for permission from Sporting Lisbon. We will come in the next 24 hours, within the next 24 hours, so that Gyökeres will go do a medical. So let's see how Ben Jacobs reported the story. Arsenal reached an agreement with Sporting for Victor Gyökeres, 63.5 million euros plus 10 million in add-ons as revealed. The nature of the 2.5 million of those bonuses needed finalizing with a breakthrough this weekend, as David Ornstein called, because now Ornstein first dropped the story. Now, Gyökeres' permission to undergo a medical expected within 24 hours. Now, in the same breath, you're going to talk, say, Victor Gyökeres will sign a 5-year contract at Arsenal subject to formalities, talk about the total fee package, then payment terms, and the 2.5 million in add-ons needed finalizing after the fee was agreed. Gyökeres decided to wait for Arsenal despite interest from both Europe and Saudi Arabia. Manchester United never made a bid or had plans to bid, despite being offered the chance by Sporting to try and hijack the deal. I don't want to hijack them. You want to hijack the deal, let me say the player no one join you. It will be embarrassing. I mean, they go put themselves in that type of situation. That you want to force yourself on the player. You don't get what Arsenal get now. They live on past glory. We now will be the Corinthians, first and second. So you now Old Testament to be so. I don't just understand man you be feel like I get some man you fans. Hey, will be my friends. The threat me say they go hijack the deal, but from the one me, I dey follow story and I dey understand body language. When you watch Arsenal's body language for this deal, you go know say this deal no fit come up for Arsenal hand. Regardless of the stories from Portugal that are coming from Korea, the Maha, Ebola, whoever it is, me I no shake because I know say nothing they do the deal, especially when we can't sign the fixed fee. When we agree the fixed fee, now they are not say if deal no scatter when we dey pursue fixed fee, China for add-ons, the deal won't come scatter. Apart from that, sef, when you are rational, you can look at the sacrifices wey Gyökeres don put in. They tell everybody from day one, na Arsenal o. Even when that video leak, whether in front and say, when you join Arsenal, let me know. When Gyökeres say, okay, then I already had the hints. Even though Gyökeres call later come out and deny, say no, they no even know, say Arsenal they find. Baba they give us bobo. Say no even know, say Arsenal they find for. I say you had no idea. You had no idea. See you now, they fight. Two and they want to join Arsenal. I was reading between the lines, observing things. I don't say this deal. I argue with a lot of people about this deal. It's Arsenal no go sign now. Manchester United go enter. Na so Modric go be. Na so Suarez. Arteta win one pull one farm. Baba, I've seen the handwriting on the wall for far too long. So at the end of the day, the player has become an Arsenal player, and next season will be banger. God, I don't say like this. They imagine how next season will be. Now, Florian Plettenberg, himself come as I call the talk say Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal deal in place and 100% confirmed again. You get now Florian Plettenberg, according to facts, he don't already talk say this deal is considered a done deal as far back as July 13. Now make, I think it was Ben Jacobs or hand of Arsenal. We talk say as far back as then, Arsenal already agreed the deal, but Sporting Lisbon come scatter everything. This deal na deal we say Arsenal especially they go don't finish them early, so that Baba will go pre-season, follow the deadline where Arteta don't set. But before you know, they go bring one solidarity, Kinikon, I never even hear before. I'm just learning it for the first time. They go bring another one and say, oh, Sporting. I want to believe this is the last ever deal we will do with this club called Sporting. That my own belief in that. Now, hand of Arsenal, according to talk say, Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon are now exchanging the final documents for the transfer of Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal logistics team are preparing his medical. The Swede is on standby. Gyökeres is adamant. In fact, They tell Gyökeres say make him calm down, make him dey for London. He say no, say he won't be part of the preseason. In fact, now we come the year say Arsenal told Gyökeres to follow a strict individual training plan. It already give a training plan when they follow for Spain, Mallorca, where they prepare. So now that training plan they do, and we were not privy to all these things. But at the end of the day, now we come to hear them. You see why? I think it was day before yesterday. What I tell Natok say, do you think, for those who they panic, do you think Arsenal and Gyökeres are not in communication? Maybe say Arsenal go and say, Baba, map for will sign you, not sing. Instead we tell and say 100, senior man, see I dey here for now. Nobody go carry me say. So two of them give themselves guarantees and assurances. So through those communication channels, now let them tell, okay, now we say like this, okay, now so day, we go conclude your matter. Then your medical, the expected in so day. So follow this training plan so that by the time we come join us for Singapore, you will be good to go. Don't say you come there, say you don't chop for your belly, don't big again. We still there a bit fit. They join the team. That was a plan, but we never knew all this. Now, obviously, we don't sign up. So all these different things will come out in the public domain. We are still going to hear many more details about this Gyökeres. Now, Charles Watts going to put out the scary statistics of Victor Gyökeres. Will make people like me feel say, nothing you won't tell me. I'm not expecting him to do as much as this, but he can give us a decent goal return. When was the last time we had somebody that scored 20 goals a season? Gyökeres can score above 20 goals in a season. I can tell you that for free, because with a great chance. Look at his record at Sporting Lisbon: 102 games, 97 goals, 28 assists, 3 trophies. Arsenal new striker. This is from Charles Watts. You get. Now, for those who they compare him to Darwin Núñez, because I was watching Talk Sports, normal. Now, if I stand alongside player, they'll start to do their comparison. But when people sign up, everybody go keep quiet. They said Darwin Núñez was a flop. Darwin Núñez scored 48 goals in 95 games. So I love the fact that even in that Talk Sports studio, Benz, when they tell the people, say yes, but Gyökeres is a better finisher than Darwin Núñez. Look at the numbers. You can't compare somebody that scored 97 in 102 games with somebody that scored 48 in 95 games. They are not the same. It shows you one is more clinical and prolific than the other person. And apart from that, they are not the same type of people. Gyökeres is come on a revenge mission. And with the way he fights to come play for Arsenal, if he wear this jersey, if Gyökeres wear this shirt, he will die for this shirt. And if you go back in time, go to YouTube, go and listen to waiting. I think it was a nanny, what was telling Rio Ferdinand about Gyökeres, that the guy is a machine. He runs from the first minute to the last minute. You know the tire. Now that kind of person we define. We've never had this type of profile in a long while. When I see Gyökeres, you know who he reminds me of at Arsenal? Alexis Sanchez. That power, that grit, that determination, that presence, it is there. Now the person who I see, whenever I see Gyökeres, all of us when they support Arsenal that year. If Sanchez oh boy, you gonna say yes, person oh boy. That's what this one said big. I'm not gonna talk too much. We just like say lead the start. Globally, everybody's wearing the mask. This is I wear my own mask. Get the Gyökeres mask. I wore my mask. Nobody let me. I even see one Arubo one with my man say, "Go and wear your mask." I mean, my force say, this is a global phenomenon. So the mama wear even my to scare say, Baba come and say I wear a mask. He say no believe and say. In California, they show Josh Nicole. Say, Romano, I don't even know say that they monitor Romano. So instead put and say, Romano, don't think here we go, but I put your mask, say they want. They can like Rupavido Romano post on here we go. Maestro Skelly and Timba. The before, I don't forget the last person. I think Debra Morales. The before we like the post, Arsenal players. The here we go. In fact, for that Singapore way then day, I don't say we are going to balls. Say man, season is a banger. Everywhere with the balls. Sure that I wish they could capture the moment when Gyökeres go first of all step into the dressing room of the Arsenal players. Everybody was asking, because you know how good he is. Look at how Gabriel Magalhaes was talking about Gyökeres. That he challenged us, he gave us problem. We know how good he is. Look at his records. Now he will start a new record under the Arsenal next season. Can you please start this night? Make the job be saying that this night now we won't do the Old Trafford reunion. We'll go into Manchester United because Man U fans what they talk say, Mbuemo, they will let us know. So we say if they let us know say that day, when easy for him, any more time, now go run. Oh God. I don't like you. I don't know how I feel like this as I did like this. Like, you don't know how I feel as in, I don't meant. We'll continue. Now, away from that. So one of our community members actually shared this post with me, this image with me. So Baba Konde explained, say, now we don't get first and second 11. Now we don't actually get first and second 11. Now when you watch up, Gyökeres has been commode, Havertz will stay. Trossard and Martinelli one side, Rice and Merino, Odegaard Waneri, Saka Madueke, Zubimendi Nogard, Luis Kelly Calafiori, Magalhaes Kivio, Saliba Mosquera, Simba Wise, Raya Arrizabalaga. We don't get at least a decent first and second 11. That is, if you want to isolate all the members of the first 11, we go feel arrange and package another second 11. We go still good, we go still decent. Then if you don't want to say, okay, part of the first 11 still involved, Baba, we don't get team. And yet we never finish. We are not done yet. We still a sign. Because the expectation is there that we are still going to get a very cheesy and still get one more winger. Berta is not done. Talking about Andrea Berta, Baba, the trend this evening on Twitter. Why is it trending? Because now people understand that this is a new era. I don't shout this thing. No be once, no be twice, no be thrice. And they tell people when they go complain, hey, Arsenal and old Arsenal no dey sign, Arsenal do this, Arsenal delay. I say, see, you need to understand that this is a new dispensation. This is not Edu Gaspar. You cannot punish Andrea Berta on the sins of Edu Gaspar. Edu Gaspar has gone and gone with the wind, with his sins. He has gone with them. This is a new dispensation. Let us give him a chance. I always talk him. Look at today. When was the last time we saw Arsenal sign this much new players in July? In the summer transfer window. When was it like this? We don't sign 6 players. When was the last time you experienced this type of excitement ahead of a new season? Can you remember when was the last time we had something like this? Look at all the targets where Berta give us. 6 players in the bag. Like this. And we are not done. Not just the 6 players in the bag. Magalhaes a new contract. Wanderers a new contract. Matthew Skelly a new contract. Saliba in the works. Saka in the works. When was the last time you were this excited? In fact, I can't watch at the Tarabat. Though that one I know they talk about Gyökeres, so but that one they talk say during your own time. So I must say to say no, if for no join Tottenham Hotspur because Arsenal they look for him. Saying for go join Arsenal to say no, but he already do the mistake, so it don't happen. We say it don't happen. So that's what Baba just talk about. There, if you look at all the whole dailies, all the whole news now, Gyökeres. This Gyökeres, like I can't wait. God, I can't wait. I just hope say he do at least half of what he do for Sporting. But we are not expecting 100 something goals in 100 something games. No, even if now 50 goals in 100 games, Baba, it's a start. It is a start. All right, so Mikel Arteta when he talks, say, see, the only thing the players were talking about at the end of last season and the first day through the door is, okay, how are we going to be better this season? How are we going to do more? We know we are so close now in 2 big competitions and we just want to make the next step. There are going to be a lot of details and moments that have to go our way. We have to push for that to happen. So, like I talk, this season, the burden waiting for Saka's shoulder, it go reduce. You get? I like the fact that all the players are determined that this season is going to be our season. We want to win something. I like that determination. And these new players that they don't add are expected to be what will take us to where we want to get to. Now, what me I expect. And the players have said they want to improve. Then say they ask. All right, we'll leave that one. Now, away from that. So, Graham Bailey can't let us know, say, for the contract extension talks where Newcastle and Alexander Isak they get. So, Isak don't clear their doubts, say, he would like to receive £300,000 per week. Now, Newcastle are a bit shocked, say, why would they request for that kind of thing? Because I think previously it was any 230 or 220. So, he said, okay, he would like, maybe they increase that, you get. Although I don't know whether they will refuse because they don't have a choice. Because the thing is, if you don't want me to leave to go and join a better club where at least I will have the opportunity to fight for the title, if you don't want me to go and join them, then you have to give me the salary because now I hide my ambition. Because I don't talk about multiple times. Newcastle are never going to be title contenders. You get. So the most they'll get is top 4 qualification, or they win another domestic cup. But say maybe they won't go win Champions League, or they won't go win the EPL. They don't have the capacity to do it. So, and if they do instead sell Isak, they go Shalaski. Because how many ways the striker will do for market now will be like Isak? Who you want to sign? All those goals when they give them is a game changer for them. So I don't think they can afford to miss him or to lose him rather. So that's why I expected them to pay the money when they find. That's my own expectation, but we'll just watch it. I know maybe Newcastle. Now, Fabrizio Romano when they talk say Arsenal are still considering the possibility of adding one more offensive player. Eberechi Eze remains a strong option for Arsenal. Arsenal also appreciates Javi Simeons, but Chelsea are really pushing on that one. Arsenal are not done in the market yet. In fact, I was supposed to use this as my thumbnail. Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal are not done in the market yet. But I say since we are in the euphoria and the excitement is still in the air, all about Gyökeres, someone could still stick with the Gyökeres story at least. But now, tomorrow, next tomorrow, people say, I see the Gyökeres story go the headline all the news because tomorrow we'll get another update. Maybe they go schedule the medical, you get. Maybe we'll go there saying don't travel to Singapore, you get, all those kind of things. You go miss AC Milan, but Newcastle, what if they come on Villa? No, a lot of things that are going to happen. So we'll just watch as the information they will come to my side. I will let you know. Now, shockingly, we're going to hear say Atalanta, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Atalanta, their price tag to sell Ademola Lookman, everybody knows is 50 million euros, which is very, very cheap, about 40-something million pounds. Now, Inter Milan, 9 days in the running, they are like the favorites to actually get this player from Atlanta. But Atlanta no one sell to their rival for Serie A. They would prefer to sell the player overseas. That is where Arsenal come in. Since we are also looking for a wide player for the left, are we going to be going all in? Because this is within our budget. Why go for Rodrigo for 100 million euros when you can afford like within 40-something million pounds you've gotten this player? And the player is explosive, he's tricky, they bomb shot outside, like he has energy. African best footballer of the year. So I would prefer they get him, but not be me they control things there. But I don't know. We'll just watch because Atlanta don't want to sell to Inter. And the Coco now with their stand with that. Whether that stand now they will soften now in the future, I don't really know. But we'll just watch that. Now, Florian Plettenberg, when they talk to Javi Simeons, also traveled with RB Leipzig to their training camp. So now tomorrow we'll travel. Okay, we'll travel tomorrow. So today no really train with the team. As of this afternoon, there have been no club-to-club contact with Chelsea, Arsenal, or Bayern. Leipzig they demand at least 70 million euros for everything we consider the player. Once we bring 70 million euros, you will carry the player they go. So let us see whether now this one won't go for. British won't go for. I don't really know. So more could they watch. Time still there to get those deals done. We still get the whole of August. We never enter August. Get August still fast more. Get all right. So let's move on. Now away from that also. So I think we've taken this particular story. Let's go in now. Arsenal get a new sponsor in Guinness. So Guinness has become our new club partner. You get. So as I now all these kind of deals and Arsenal they make money because they just announced a multi-year global partnership that will see the iconic Stouts become an official partner of the club. It could be one of the drinks or brands where they will sell for the Emirates Stadium. So that one a good business. Now, what we're going to hear is say Barcelona no fit register players, including Rashford. And at this thing, Nico Williams they try avoid. Next month now, league don't start. They are finding it very, very difficult. Well, La Liga don't tell them say they need to sell, and La Liga don't they talk them since they need to sell players before they can register. Now, who will they sell? Nobody really knows. What could they watch? Now, the London Evening Standard, when they talk about Gyökeres medical, can say Arsenal have booked Gyökeres medical as a deal for the Swedish striker final next completion. Say the guy will join the Arsenal squad for Singapore where they are set to face AC Milan in the preseason friendly and will undergo his medical exam there, according to the Independent. But as of now, he has not yet gotten the green light or the go ahead to do his medical, because they are still signing the final papers, they are exchanging documents and everything. So before everything goes through, the first person who dropped this story, now David Ornstein. David Ornstein drop and say they are in the process of finalizing the deal. Fabrizio Romano gonna talk say here we go, but David Ornstein never talk finally say, oh yeah, papers, documents have been exchanged, so everything don't steal. They are still putting pen to paper, but Romano don't know say the stage of the deal day now, you know, if you go back again, because Arsenal already agreed the add-ons, everything, the structure, everything signed, sealed, and almost delivered. But as of now, nothing can take the deal back. So are they very, very happy? We could see how everything will unfold as we monitor the situation. Now, Manchester City won't sell this Ederson, and who they won't buy? Diogo Costa. This guy they play for FC Porto. This guy good too. At 25 years old though, they won't buy the guy for 75 million. I don't know whether Porto will sell him. But if you remember when we played against Porto, this guy very, very good with the ball at his feet. Very, very good. And very, very annoying. The way they play from the back, you go hold ball, the way to make it come when it sees you. Very annoying goalkeeper. Yes. But no, just watch whether he will come the EPL, I think he would like to stay for Porto there. I don't really know. So I'm going to monitor that one also because the guy good. Now, people like Stefan Borison will be one of the financial experts. When they talk say if Arteta buy all these players we in the buy and finish, there will be pressure around Arteta to win. If he no can win, they feel sack. I will see Baba they talk, yes. Because they say financial expert Stefan Borison exclusively told Football Insider as Arteta would face pressure if he failed to lead Arsenal to the Premier League title following their transfer activity. Now, the Arsenal board have a good vote of confidence on Arteta. Even if Arteta not win the league, which I would want him to win, I can tell you for free, since they no go Saka. As long as Instead they qualify for top 4, they generate money for them. Make Arsenal financially dependent, like very, very good financially, healthy books, PSR compliance, FFP compliance, we're in good standing. They cannot sack him. Because winning trophies, this is what I want to tell you if it vex you, winning trophies are not the only metrics of success that is used to measure how a club fared in a season or in a calendar year. For fans, trophies are the only metric of success. Trophies are the only metric of success your rival fans or rival clubs will use to banter you. If you don't get that trophy, they're going to banter you. But in the eyes of the administrators, the owners, they don't look at trophies the way we look at trophies. They look at revenue generation. That's why I go here say they prefer to spend more money to increase the stadium capacity than to spend money and bring in all the best of the best players. Because they don't say whether they win trophy, they don't win trophy. If they increase the capacity, people will buy tickets and come and watch, thereby increasing their revenue. This is if you look at it from the business point of view, business angle, you go understand what's in the talk and see them from the lenses or the POV of the case. So now, so it just be. But all in all, I think this is the best time to be an Arsenal fan. We are well equipped to go into next season and do damage. Now, Andrea Berta, according to Graham Bailey, who is the chief football correspondent of TBR, when he talk say he don't tell Arteta say see in the next 48 hours, say people like Gyökeres will come meet them for Singapore, because in the next 24 hours, Gyökeres is expected to get permission to go and do his medical. The medical will be yes now for Singapore, then we'll go do him, so that after he just do him, we'll just go join Mikel Arteta and the boys. So that one said now good news. We could observe if it happened, fine, that's all good. Now let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Movie World Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646 42234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, to reach out to them. Now, for press conference, Arteta when they confirm say there are about 6, 7, 8 to 9 clubs where fit win the Premier League, where gets the ingredients, where get the players, the capacity to go and do it, because every year we have to see how things develop. But I see the right balance in terms of maturity, experience, youth, hunger, and all these ingredients are there. The thing is, there are another 6, 7, 8 clubs in the league that have the right ingredients to win, and there is only going to be one winner. So we have to focus on a lot of things that we can control, that we can do to achieve what we want at the end of the season. The things we can control is any game you play, win your game. Win your game. Leave other people. They are not your business. You can't control what they are doing. Win your game. Anybody will meet, bombard them. At the end of the day, we will see how many points we accumulate. So that's so it will be. Now, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the night is the fact that Ben Jacobs is saying that Victor Gyökeres is going to get permission for his medical in the next 24 hours. And according to the Independent, the medical will take place in Singapore, so that after the medical, he will join the Arsenal camp. And with that being said, my dear Arsenal lovers, once again, congratulations to the signing of Gyökeres. Congratulations to all of us. So I think it's a 5 days for us to call the show an end. So I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. I don't have their mouths. All right, guys. Ciao. And sleep like a baby.